This is it. Championship will be determined tonight.
This ain't the amateurs no more. You got a chance to do something great. To be someone great. This is the big step up, kid. Use your feet. Keep your hands up. It's all about heart.
Look at this rock. Every time some clown gets hurt.
This guy's a friggin' animal. You gotta put this guy on the canvas. You understand? The only way to the title is through me. That's what champions do. They get back up.
What a scene here as we welcome you to this live pay-per-view extravaganza. I'm Joe Tessitore, ringside with Teddy Atlas, and welcome to the New York City Arena here in Midtown. Opening round here, scheduled for 12. I wonder if the knockout streak will continue here. Robinson's been able to do it throughout his whole career. Knock out man after man they line up in front of him.
He wastes no time. He goes right out of that corner with one thing in mind. Get rid of that guy.
Scores well to the head with the right hand. Robinson's coming through now beautifully. That's the combination punching he wants to put forth. Ross is hurt by a big shot. And banging away he goes early on here in the round. And he's already down. And he doesn't look good at all. Ross is back up, but is he back in the fight?
We're going to find out in a second whether or not he moves his head. Now, if he just stands there straight and you're the trainer, you better get up on those steps and stop it. He's not right.
Combination to the head. Oh, that's gotta hurt. He just went down. The infighter went out. And now he went down.
Hey, it's okay to go out, but go out the side door. He went out the front door, and as you said, maybe he's paying the ultimate price.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Ross is showing you what he is made of, getting up off the canvas after being knocked down. Scores with the combo to the head.
Stay on the inside.
Blocks away that headshot. Ross has got a way of just getting away from that big shot. Perfectly executed combination. Ross is down. He's going to have to beat the count. To demolish his opponent. First round knockout. How about that? Sugar Ray Robinson holds on to the belt. For Teddy Atlas, this is Joe Tessitore saying thanks for being with us and enjoy the rest of your evening. Everybody, Joe Tessitore and Teddy Atlas welcoming you to the MGM Grand here on the Vegas Strip in beautiful Las Vegas, Nevada. Hey, the first one was so good, they're going to do it again. We got a much This is a 12-rounder. Here's round number 1. Robinson's a real treat for these fans, a pure knockout artist. Every single fight of his career has ended with his hand raised and his opponent down and out.
Now, every one of his fights is like a fire drill. I mean, the bell goes off, and bang, he's rushing to that fire once he starts the fight.
Committing to the combo now, both land. Big left hand. Oh, a big shot comes home for him. Not a good sign of the night to come. He's down here in the first round.
Came out a little careless.
2, 3, 4, 5.
Jake LaMotta's back up on his feet. Now, what will be interesting to see here is how he reacts in the next few moments. There's that overhand right. LaMotta's almost looking. There it is! He goes down thanks to a swarming attack. He got caught up in a mixer plate there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So he is able to get up to his feet after that knockdown. But, Teddy, it's what's ahead that's the problem.
Yeah, we're getting a peek right now into his heart, into his soul.
Robinson's objective is to land that jab, and he did so. Big, big shot comes crashing home. Well, he's been there before, and now he's there again. He got floored.
He can't afford to keep going on that floor. You have to wonder when the referee's going to step in now and stop this.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
That's it. The fight is over. Robinson's done it. How about that? A first-round knockout victory. Sugar Ray Robinson, still champ of the world. I'm Joe. Welcome you live to our night of pay-per-view action. Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas, and we welcome you to the famed New York Arena here in Midtown Manhattan, the site for our championship fight. 12 rounds, middleweight. They're scheduled for 12. Here's round number 1. Robinson's feeling pressure, and he has to be feeling the pressure because all the talk all week has been about the knockout streak. He's won every fight by knockout.
Well, there's been a little other talk, too. They've been talking about how the national anthem is usually longer than his fights.
There he is from long range using that jab.
So if you're on the outside, say at a picnic, you want to keep those insects away, you use insect repellent. Or you're on the outside as a fighter, you want to keep your opponent away, that jab, that's the way to go.
How do you think this night's going to play out for Sugar Ray Robinson? He's facing a counterpuncher tonight.
Well, this is the original Sugar Man. You don't get to, wear that crown, wear that moniker, that title, Sugar, unless you're ready for just about everything. And that's exactly what Robinson is. He's ready for everything. I mean, look, he can match speed with anybody, probably beat most people, maybe everybody in the speed department. And he's got the great power to go with it. And he has the great beard, great chin. So if he gets counted a little bit, he'll overcome that. The beard will hold up. His attitude will be that I will get to you. He goes to that body. He's going to take those legs away. He's going to take a lot of the ability, maybe even a lot of the desire for the counterpuncher to be able to do any countering.
And now just wasting away some time with that clinch. Oh, he took some damage, but he gave some back with the right hand. Robinson's putting forth that hard work he did in training camp there, landing a crisp combination. Effective work with that flush over. And yet another big shot comes in. Every punch landed in that combination, and he goes down hard. Oh boy, what a break he just caught. The bell rings at the end of the round. Saved by the bell.
And if you're in the corner, what do? Well, you just finished painting the house, you know, and you want to paint a little more, but the paint is still wet. You gotta wait for it to dry a little bit. You gotta wait for your guy to wake up. You gotta wait for the cobwebs to go away before you can do more painting.
Robinson's putting forth a little boom, 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 a three-punch combination score. Well, Teddy, you get in a spot like this, and everybody has their eyes on the fighter who was just knocked down in the last round. What do you look for? What tells you right away that you know what his status is?
Well, it's two things. The easiest one is the legs, so I want to see if they're steady, if they're firm, if he's okay. But the next thing is his personality, believe it or not. It's kind of like when you go out to a bar with someone, they have a few drinks, and all of a sudden they're a different person. You know they're drunk. Well, I want to see whether or not my fighter's drunk. If he starts rushing at the guy, starts acting in a way that he's never acted before, I know it's time to pull the plug.
Doubling up the jab now. Good return fire that time. Halfway through round number 2. He missed with that headshot. Little double jab to the head. He took a shot, but he gives one of his own. A left hand scores. He got hit right there, but he also gave one. Solid effort by Sugar Ray Robinson. See, not just one jab, he throws that second one right behind it. He just took too many damaging shots in that last round. He can't go on like that.
I think right now the referee has to be looking very closely at possibly stopping this fight, and I think he has to understand that.
Punches and bunches, combination up top. Sugar Ray Robinson's doing good damage with the combination punching.
Well, right there's a good example of the benefit of combination punching. You miss the first or the second, the third and the fourth, they land.
Boy, he's really getting off with his punches and multi-numbers here. Solid right hand land. Solid. And he crashes to the canvas once again. He's gotten up before. What about this time?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
The ref is stopping this fight. Robinson's hand to be raised in victory. He scores the knockout here tonight. Sugar Ray Robinson holds on to the belt for 10. Just the opening round of 12 scheduled for tonight's bout. The excitement in the air is palpable, and the fans have good reason to be. Robinson's won every single one of his fights by knockout.
Yeah, and I think the anticipation in the air is twofold. One is, are they going to see another knockout? The other is, what happens if he hits his opponent and he's still there?
Scored well up top. Robinson's showing you that sublime skill right now with that two-punch combo. Oh, he is stunned. He could go down. Wow! Oh, right off the bat, he goes down. Round number 1, and he's on the floor.
Came out a little careless, and he paid a price.
And somehow, some way, he's going to continue on here.
And if he's going to stay in this fight, now he's got to avoid his opponent like the Black Plague.
Did you see that? And for the second time tonight, he goes down.
One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
He gets up after that punch put him down on the canvas.
Now he needs to get on that bicycle and stay away from this guy.
Let's put a warning out here right away. This is a power puncher. Don't blink.
Yeah, don't go to the refrigerator either.
Nice work, great technique. The combo lands. Keeps his hands up defensively, protecting the head. Well, supposed to be fighting, but instead he's hugging. Robinson's doing well here with that two-punch combination. Oh, that's good stuff. Firing right back with one of his own. Good work by Sugar Ray Robinson. And that's the end of round 1. Let me paint this picture for you. You got to figure out a strategy, and your fighter's down to one eye.
Well, I hope that he read some history books, or he watched a movie named 300. You saw that movie,
Oh,
didn't
yeah.
you? Great movie about the Spartans where they were outnumbered and they had to get the terrain right to fight the fight. They had to get into the mountains where the greater forces, the great army, could not be the great army. They could not get in there and battle where they could take advantage of their superior forces. That's what he's got to do. He's got to move the fight into a portion of the ring where he will not be vulnerable on that side.
Look at that. How is he going to survive this? Once again, he hits the deck.
He's going to have to find a way.
The ref stops the fight. Sugar Ray Robinson's corner is already celebrating. His opponent unable to beat the count. Sugar Ray Robinson, still champ of the world. I'm Joe Tessitore. place on this grand, spectacular pay-per-view stage. I'm Joe Tessitore alongside my partner, Teddy Atlas, and we welcome you to the MGM Grand. So we are underway here, round 1, scheduled for 12. Everyone knows what can take place with this guy. Robinson's knocked out every opponent he's faced. Will the streak continue tonight?
But what his opponent wants to know is what's important. What happens when he comes out and he can't hit me? How's he going to act then?
He gets off with a combination up top. Blocks the headshot. What a big shot. Lambert's airborne thanks to that uppercut.
One, two, three, four, five.
Hard to prepare for a situation like this, but many do. He's been down, now he's got to survive.
So that's where you're wrong. It's not hard to prepare, it's a must to prepare. If you're a trainer, that's what you do in the gym. You teach a guy, if you're in this situation, this is what you do. You grab on, you move your head, you survive.
Robinson's landing a combination here. Lambert's thumped by a left hand. Solid. Oh, and now the real test. Can he get up after going down a second time? Lambert's now getting back up off the canvas. Blocks it away. Sugar Ray Robinson, so dangerous with that accuracy. A two-punch combination landing. Big shot he just scored with. Knocked down again. Unreal.
Now you gotta wonder what the corner's thinking. Are they gonna stop this?
Look at this. Robinson's game plan works to perfection. The power came early. A first-round knockout victory. Sugar Ray Robinson holds on to the belt for Teddy Atlas. Welcome to this pay-per-view extravaganza. Alongside Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore, and we welcome you to Vegas, where they do it bigger and better than any other city when it comes to the big-time fights. 36 minutes still ahead of them here, round 1 of 12. I wonder if the knockout streak will continue here. Robinson's been able to do it throughout his whole career. Knock out man after man they line up in front of him.
He wastes no time. He goes right out of that corner with one thing in mind. Get rid of that guy.
A barrage of punches now. You know, I know his opponent thinks that he's in pretty good shape here. He's a counterpuncher. He's got confidence in his skills. But when you're going up against Sugar Ray Robinson, you better be ready for everything.
Yeah, you better be. You better be ready for real quick hands. You better be ready for combination. This guy's been a pioneer. This is a guy that's brought boxing, which a lot of the great fighters like Joe Louis, you know, the great Jack Johnson, I mean, they all did their part in bringing this sport along and, you know, breaking barriers, bringing something new to the sport. But Robinson's one of those guys, you know, to put punches together the way he does, to use footwork the way he does, puts them together with power and a great chin. I mean, this guy truly is the Sugar Man.
Robinson's the kind of boxer that wants to do just that. Find the target, get the combination working, land both punches. What a trap he just set, and he lands a nice counterpunch.
Yeah, that's the old Casper the Ghost trick there. You know, you're there one time, you give him a little shade, you know, a little shadow, and then he throws at you, you pull back, bang, come right back with your own.
Robinson's combination punching is working well here. Right to the head with that right. Carries that punch intended for the head. And we come to the end of round number 1. Robinson's going with a quality that I think is very underrated in boxing, and that is to be judicious, to really think about when, how, and make the most of each thing you're doing. His punch rate, very, very effective in terms of his percentage landed.
Yeah, he's throwing educated punches. You know, he's not wasting anything. He's making everything count, but just as importantly, everything's leading to something else. You know, he's working the body one moment, and that's leading up to some head attack later on. So he's planning everything out like a smart fighter, a guy that understands the sweet science.
Right on the mark, double jab. Oh, and he returns fire with a left hand. Well-timed, well-placed uppercut there. Another flush shot to the head. A little give and take, and here comes the left hand. Robinson's strategy has been to control things on the outside, and the jab fits perfectly into it.
Yeah, what it's done is it's set up his defense, it's kept his opponent defensive, kept him off balance, off stride, and it's also set up his power shots whenever he's wanted to.
That's classic work with the double jab. Needs to improve that accuracy, missed with the headshot. Combo lands to the head. Oh, and there you go. He goes down in the later stages of this round. He's going to try to survive it. So now the question becomes, after that knockdown, and he has gotten up, how does he survive?
So this is where instincts kick in. You got to start moving that head automatically right now. You don't want to stay in the middle.
Robinson's putting his punches together now. That's a nice combination. Good looking right hand after he got hit. Very nice defensive guard there. Robinson's just punching air that time. His opponent was able to get out of the way. Good strong combo. Staying away from those headshots with his defense up top. Nice work, the left hand to the head. Oh, he doesn't look good at all right now, Teddy. Not at all. We saw him knocked down earlier, and now you can see him damaged. His energy level's low. He's a battered fighter. What is the answer right now for him?
Maybe the answer right now is for his corner to be compassionate, to be responsible, and be ready to stop this fight.
Robinson's putting forth that hard work, and now you see him scoring well with the right. He got rocked. Big shot there. Oh, that's beautiful stuff. That is beautiful work with that combination to score the knockdown.
Well, that's the benefit of putting them together. One sets up the other one.
Robinson's gunned down yet another opponent, a knockout victory. Sugar Ray Robinson, still champ of the world. I'm Joe Tessitore, and for my partner Teddy Atlas, have yourself a great night.